Flatline TV. Want to send a shout out. Everybody, watch it. I'm coming from your town.
Robert England here, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, and I'm here with Flatline TV. The Flatliners suckers.
Hi, my name is Zach Galligan, and you are watching Flatline TV.
What's up, Holly? We see that you're on. How you doing, Juan, Rob, and Jonathan? Nice to see you. David, what's going on? I'm gonna say my highs real quick since I don't have Carlos talking.
I was about to talk, but you say you're gonna do your highs, so whatever.
Whatever.
So what's up, everybody? This is Flatline TV. My name is Carlos Velarde. We're back at it again, and with my co-host.
That'll be me. I'm John Yates. What's up, everybody? Glad to see you. Thank you for joining us. Again, we do apologize if there was some, some technical difficulties with Facebook. Basically, we're too cool and they didn't want to let us on. I don't understand.
Facebook. Who Facebooks anymore?
But you know what? You guys wanted us. We're here for you.
Do they even really want us? Do you? Or are we forcing you?
We have 33 people on saying that they like us.
I guess.
And right now,
cool.
Now we have 35 people. My bad. And we, of course, now have a special guest. And our special guest is...
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
Hello, guys. Mike Maxwell. And
this is your life.
Yes. I am one of the co-hosts of the Gamecast, which happens here on NerdBot before this one. So
yes.
you guys definitely check that out.
Welcome. Then you're going to be our sacrifice, right?
Actually...
Wait, what? Didn't know I signed up for that.
Well, of course, he has to be the sacrifice for our new member of the family.
Ashy Slashy.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's okay then.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, right here with Ashy Slashy, Michael, Carlos, and everybody else. We're going to have a great time.
I think we got Bomber, too.
Oh, yeah, don't forget Bomber, a.k.a. Isaac. But who calls him Isaac? We call him Bomber.
Bomber.
What's up, Manny? What's up, Holly? Again, everybody, we thank you guys for joining us. Again, please share. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
A lot of people that did try to come on might have not seen our message saying that we're going to be a couple minutes late. So please share and let everybody know that we're here, we're up, and we're ready to rock.
And chat with us. Please talk with us.
And you know what the thing about it, though? I really should be like, we're ready to rap, but I don't got that voice.
What?
Nothing. Never mind. I'll shut up.
That was weird.
No, it wasn't.
No, yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't get it.
The people got it. The
I
people
didn't even
got it.
understand.
Wow.
So what's up, man? So what's going on?
Nothing much. We actually got a couple of people going boo Carlos, which is Lorenzo.
What's up, Lorenzo?
Mike is saying
That's a long-time old friend of mine.
He's saying, "Oh my God, I need Ashy Slashy."
Yes, Ashy Slashy is the shit.
No, yeah, seriously, guys. Ashy Slashy is actually gonna be part of our Flatline social media pretty soon. He's gonna be doing big things. We're gonna have some fun with him. We definitely ask you guys to stay tuned on our Instagram as well. He's gonna be a fun little project.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a little bright future in his thing here for Flatline TV.
Right. Oh, and just real quick while we got everybody's attention, we'll actually be doing a giveaway today. We're actually giving away 2 tickets to the Winchester movie this Thursday in Playa Vista, California. So the way to enter is actually just share. Once you share at the end of the cast, I will post it on Facebook and I will message you a copy of the tickets. Basically, it's going to be again in Playa Vista Cinemark, and the tickets are started for 7 p.m. So we do ask that you get there at 6. Everybody with these tickets do get priority over everybody else going to the screening. So again, it's definitely a great plus. Also, what we'll be doing is giving away a movie poster of Winchester, and again, it is.
Oh, look at that, rolling deep.
Yeah, it is one of the movie quality ones, so it is double-sided.
Double-sided.
So it's actually pretty damn sick. And also in a little bit, we'll also be sharing the Facebook giveaway, so it's gonna be pretty fucking awesome. And yes, we can cuss because it's past 10. All the kids are asleep. Let's fucking do this.
And then the bad children are actually watching, right? So we could still cuss.
That's awesome. The bad children. The bad children. Oh.
That sounded gross. What the fuck?
Whoa, no. Whoa. Did you just bring this to a Jeepers Creepers level?
I don't know. You did. Oh, yes. The bad children.
Oh, no, I meant the bad children because, bad children.
Oh, yeah. Backtrack that shit, motherfucker. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yes, Holly, you definitely need to win. Thank you, Juan, for sharing. Daniel Black recently bought the Ash Puppet. I can't wait for the Trick or Treat Studio Good Guy replica. Ooh. Nah, I didn't know about that one. That'd be awesome to get on this side.
I'm about to check this out. Is there pictures up? If there's pictures up, I got to see this shit.
I will actually look for them right now.
Right now?
Right now. And I will also post them on our Facebook page.
Okay.
Just letting everybody know. Oh, the Good Guy doll. Check. I don't see it, but I'll look for it and then I'll post it to you guys for you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Bomber, are you ready to do some news?
Yeah.
Let's do this shit.
There's over. Ladies and germs. It's showtime. Here's Johnny.
I only show up to the show for that fucking 3 minutes of me just saying, "Here's Johnny."
Well, that's kind of something to say because you're not going to be here next week, so whatever.
Oh, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not be here next week, but the great thing about that is you will have our silent host, Jeff. Jeff will actually be coming on the show and actually talking it up. But the great thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, is what you want to look forward to is February is not only Black History Month, but it is Women of Horror Month.
Yes.
So in most of our shows... So we've already lined up a great amount of guests for you guys starting in February. It is all going to be women. Sorry, Michael.
Most of them, yeah.
Right? Don't worry, it's January. You're good. Most of them are going to be women. We do have one special guest. If I can get them hooked in for the end show, it'd be amazing. So definitely something for y'all to look at. And yes, Holly, we will talk about that as well. News time. Well, let's get into a couple of things here. First of all, Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas, ladies and gentlemen.
Vegas.
Everybody's a fan of Vegas. Everybody wants to go to Vegas. But would you like to play a game in Vegas? Because
I would.
Because the Saw Escape Room has opened in Vegas.
What?
Yes, it opened actually on January 26th. And it's going to be awesome. Basically, it's 6 rooms, all structured towards the Saw franchise. It's actually the only maze that is actually okayed and approved by Saw and everybody else. It's actually going to be fucking amazing. But the only thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, everybody got to get over there really quick. It's only up for 1 year so far. It's only been up for 1 year. In fact, actually, I think we're going there this weekend.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to play a game.
Yeah,
actually,
we're going to at least try. Hopefully it's going to be not packed and, we can't not get tickets or something, but I say we make it a goal.
Yeah, definitely, gentlemen.
And we break people's legs if they're standing in line so we can get in.
Wow, we're going to get that violent. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely have some...
right? We have to chop off some legs, right?
That's actually recommended. We're actually going to have some information for you guys. We'll definitely have some pictures and, of course, a review up on the site as soon as it happens. So, again, I just looking forward to Vegas, so I had to put that up as the first thing of news, of course. One thing everybody's talking about, and of course everybody that's been on our page has seen, is the huge amount of pictures coming out from the new Halloween movie.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen, there have actually been some amazing pictures. I'm sure you've seen them too as well, Mike. We've had a real quick picture of Jamie Lee Curtis that she posted of her playing Laurie Strode currently.
Yeah,
and
she has like long hair now too.
Yeah, they gave her long hair, especially since it was crazy because like her picture that she just did 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, in October.
Yeah.
With her announcing that she's gonna be on, it was just a completely different look than it was now, which I thought was fucking awesome. And of course, you have Michael stalking the house.
The Activia made their hair grow really well.
Activia is the best. It makes everything come out.
Oh, yeah. More than one way, right?
More than one way. And of course, there's been a couple of things as far as the, what was the high school? Oh, no, I'm sorry, the medical.
Yeah.
Haddonfield Medical. So, I mean, the movie is starting
not to forget, too, Nick Castle reprising his role as Michael Myers.
Yeah, that's going to be... It's, again...
I shot him six times. I shot him 6 times.
How many times did you shoot him?
I shot him in the heart.
Can't have gotten very far. Come on.
I shot him 6 times. This guy, this man, he's not human.
It's like the longest clip that we have, but it's still the most funny. Hilarious.
I don't know how many times he shot him.
Yeah, I mean, he always, I shot him 6 times, and the guy, I'm surprised that the cop never says, like, how many times did you shoot him? He, like, just starts fucking with him. I would have. But it is what it is.
Nah, he couldn't have gone far. Shut up, old man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, though, the sequel that you guys were always hoping that would show up is actually no one ever hoped this was going to show up. Actually, Deep Blue Sea 2 will be coming out April 17th on Blu-ray.
Why?
Don't know. And again, no, Samuel Jackson will not be returning because his ass died in the first one.
Sometimes
Yeah,
that is better.
but no Tom Jane, no LL. It's so sad. It's just I saw the trailer. It's just the first movie done again.
Exactly.
Oh, no, LL Cool J licking his lips throughout the whole time.
Yeah, you know. No, actually, and I have to agree. Like, just with the trailer alone, it looks horrible. It looks really just like a remake of the first one, and let's call it 2. They honestly should just call it a remake. I mean, but you know, one thing though I did want to ask about you, Mike, is about because it's actually a horror portion of the news. Is have you heard about the promotion that Capcom's doing with Monster Hunter World?
I have not.
Basically, they are off.
Have I, Johnny.
I well, you don't matter. Well, no, actually, the crazy thing about it with Monster Hunter World doing so well. I mean, how many did it sell? It sold like 4 billion or something like that copies. Either way, it's a game basically that takes place where you're in a world full of monsters and you basically are the hunter and you hunt different breeds of monsters, of course, to level up equipment and so forth. It's actually a really cool game. They are actually offering, though Capcom's celebrating it by offering $70,000 to the people or person that can identify and show proven evidence of 10 of actual monsters that may exist in the world.
The fuck?
Yeah, the monsters are Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, the Mongolian Deathworm, a mermaid, Earthhound, the Yeti, or Almasty, we'll call it that, the Chupacabra, the Flying Snake of Namibia, a Yowie, or a Cornish Owlman. If anybody has any information, a picture or something that actually shows conclusive evidence that this exists, submit it to Capcom and they will give you $70,000.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fakes. Watch.
Yeah, I honestly, they really can't figure out why Capcom decided to do this, but hey, whatever, it's fun.
So it's any of these? It's not. You don't have to do like all of them.
No, it's any of those 10.
You want a picture of Sasquatch? Just take a picture of Johnny's back.
No, I shaved it because we're going to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready for the pool, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready for the pool. That was a boob shake.
That was a boob shake?
I did boob shake. Boob shake. Well, we don't have any. We don't, you know, everybody got so used to Berlin on the show last time with boob shakes. I figured I'd do a couple.
I don't know. That was something else, right?
Yeah. And again, we do want to apologize to Ruben Morales for being on the show, and we're sorry what happened with your wife getting mad at you.
Cosplay's not consent.
Real quick, before I continue on the news, a real quick shout out to, again, Michael Audrey Myers, Paul Barajas, Marco Alamada, who says a fucking shark ate me. Thank you, Marco, for letting us know that. Yes, Holly, Lila Berry say, yo, family. Hey, yo.
Yo, yo.
And, of course, Wendy Lou is in the house.
What's up, Wendy?
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you for showing up, and let's talk about some more news. Let's talk actually about TV pilots.
Okay.
I know, right? CW basically ordered. Remember how Stephen King was saying that he wanted to do in our last show, he wants to do like a vampire versus. Yes. Well, CW kind of beat him to it. They actually ordered for a first pilot for a supernatural detective series called Dead Inside.
Oh, like my life.
This is what I got to work with, Mike. This is what I got to work with.
Salty motherfucker right here.
And also, just to let you know, they also ordered a pilot for the Charmed reboot.
Why?
What?
Yeah, basically, they have decided to reboot the Charmed series based on Three Witches.
Why?
Of course, the love of my life, Alyssa Milano. And,
So they're coming back?
yeah, basically, they have the pilot does
And
well,
I
which I
guess
think.
And I guess they have like daughters or something, and they're witches.
No, they're not actually coming back. Maybe somebody will come in, but it's actually going to be a complete reboot with 3 different girls.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so, but again, I mean, we'll see how well that goes. And of course, in Sci-Fi basically is doing their creepypasta, which they call Channel Zero. They are basically going to have something called The Butcher's Block on February 7th. And we definitely recommend checking it out. They've been getting some really good reviews from their first show.
Just making me hungry. Creepy pasta. What the fuck?
Creepypasta. Again, creepypasta is what they called what kind of spawned the generation of Slenderman. It's basically urban legends that are a little bit more twisted and a little bit more evil. They're actually pretty fucking great. Some of them are good. Some of them are just downright deranged. I think anybody can agree.
Watch out for the pasta, man.
And Michael Audrey actually is saying about the Frightmare announcing that they will have 3 of the Losers Club appearing. Yes, they will at Texas. But, Michael, did you also see our post earlier today? They will have 6 of the Jasons in full costume.
You didn't even get a chance to have him respond.
Of course. He's not going to respond. It's me, yo. So we're gonna have 6 of the. They're gonna have 6 of the Jasons at the New Jersey Horror Fest, which will have all of them in makeup, and I believe you can pay a large amount of money to take a picture with all of them all at once. So it's going to be kind of cool. Oh, also Venom finished filming. It wrapped filming. Good Lord. That's what happens when I go back and forth.
Backwards man. I can do anything you can. I'm the backwards man.
Yeah, no. So Venom finished filming. Doctor Sleep, which is the sequel of The Shining.
The Shining.
Actually, they've got the director, which is Mike Flanagan. He actually won that, so now that's going to be coming out pretty soon.
I'm interested in that one.
Yeah, me too. That's actually going to be crazy. Doctor Sleep, of course, being the sequel of The Shining. And
You didn't say that already.
I was going to explain in farther shit.
Get to the chase.
Basically, it's little Danny growing up, and basically his psychic abilities reappearing, and he faces the serial killer during this, and that's why it's related to The Shining.
Danny's actually in a planet called Octo, and he cut himself from The Shining, but he decided to get back into The Shining to save some lives in another planet.
What the fuck did you just say?
Because he's the last of The Shining, like the last Jedi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize right now. Carlos is a little delirious. What the fuck? I don't get it.
He's the last Jedi / Shining guy. Whatever.
Hilarious, fucking hilarious. Actually, and my last piece of news is actually it's going to be a treat if you guys didn't see it, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, are we ready with that 30-second promo?
I don't know. Are we?
That's what I'm asking. Give me, damn.
He said 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it, the new Purge movie.
You know what? Michael just said something right here.
What did Mike say?
He said,
ha ha ha.
He said Texas for all the 6 Jasons will cost about $414 with tax and fees.
Well, think about wow.
Damn, that's a pretty penny
For a picture?
For a picture.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
I don't know. I'm the one that paid $100 to meet Robert Englund, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like you're meeting Robert. Did you get a picture as well?
No, that was another $100.
So you just got to like shake his hand and.
He did a promo for free though.
He did our promo. He did our promo.
Well, that's $100 well spent then.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize. You're not live with FlatlineTV. I just saw that right now. That was a little misprint on our side as far as Nerdball goes. But ladies and
Dateline?
Dateline. You didn't know we changed our name?
No, I did not know.
Well, congratulations. Now you know. We now.
Guess I'm all caught up now.
You're all caught up.
All right.
So Flatline, you guys.
Flatline us. Yeah.
Frightline.
You catfish pedophiles and horror villains. Like
You know what? That actually would have been a good name too. Frightline.
No,
Frightline.
that's Beeper.
Beeper.
Belen, she's a Belen the Creeper.
Oh yeah.
We call her Breeper.
Right.
Never mind. You had to watch the last show. Dun-dun-dun.
All right. We're good to go now for the.
We're good to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, the great thing about it is the Purge movie is now as a prequel, and they recently released their 30-second promotional video, which is hilarious because it makes fun of a certain candidacy that's pretty much happening right now.
Oh fuck!
So if we can please roll that 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, the first Purge.
What makes America great? The answer's simple, really. Americans make America great.
Is there audio?
You are the lifeblood of the nation, and your rights as Americans must be safeguarded. There's only one solution to keep our country great: a new tradition. Participate today, and nothing will make you prouder than when your boy looks up at you and says, "Dad, I want to purge too." What makes America great? The answer.
Real? So I really don't want our country going that direction.
Well, you never. You know what? Honestly, I don't know what to say.
Look, anything goes. I think with the current president, so it could happen.
Well, yeah, no, it
The
definitely.
Purge movies could become documentaries, guys. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know what?
definitely.
You might be right. If it happens, if anything happens on The Simpsons, then we know it's going to happen in the future.
Real quick question, ladies and gentlemen, because Juan actually pointed it out. Was there any audio on our 30-second preview?
It looks like he says no audio.
Yeah, Juan is saying that there was no audio. Oh, you guys. Oh, we lost audio. So you can't hear us talk right now. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate you.
All right.
Again, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, we're still trying to work out all the bugs.
No, actually, let's be truthful. Facebook keeps trying to kick us off. Don't ask me why.
Because we're making fun of Trump, I guess?
No, we didn't make fun of Trump at all. We just showed a video and we said it was very similar to Trump. And we'll drop that discussion right there. Hey, guys.
Hey, now.
There's audio in the promo. Thank you, Juan, for letting us know. That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, that was my last piece of news, I must say. So.
All right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, all right.
So let's get to our guest here and let's talk to our guest.
Yeah, because everyone, I'm sure, is tired of hearing me talk.
I'm always tired of hearing you talk.
This is true, but haha. Co-host. I'm the co-host.
Yeah. So let's talk. Let's ask him some questions, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
Let me talk some.
I don't know about that. You looked at me like you're gonna be like, "Let's talk dirty." You even did a little head shake. I was like, "Oh my god."
So, anyways, no, I'm just playing. So, yeah. So, I guess you're onto some horror stuff as we just heard. This was almost actually a little late. Getting our guests, and so we're gonna.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This has been planned for months. What the fuck? Actually, no. The great thing about it though is like we have you from the Gamecast, and like I said, some of our news was, focused heavily on the games. Like, and one thing I didn't even mention. Have you ever played the Friday the 13th, the video game?
I have not. I have some friends that play it, and I've seen a lot of gameplay from it. I think it's pretty awesome. Aside from all the bugs from when it first came out, but yeah.
No, no, it had a huge amount of bugs.
Have you played any kind of horror games? Like I guess probably one of the main ones is like Resident Evil or something like that, right?
I jumped off of Resident Evil after 2. The original Resident Evil, I think, was phenomenal. Like the kind of game that when you're in high school and you're like, I can play it in the dark, and then you totally can't play it in the dark.
Yeah, I've heard that kind of stories.
Yeah. But after 2, I feel like it started to go in a different direction, and it wasn't for me after that.
So it's not like one of those that when 2 came out, like in your opinion, like how you said it sucked, but then they came back around and redeemed themselves in any way at all.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I haven't played the most recent just because, like I said, I got off of the game.
Right.
David on our channel, on our show, he has played it, the last one, and says that they've totally brought it back. And it's way more like it used to be. So
nice.
Yeah, number 7. Yeah, 7 Biohazard.
Biohazard
actually is a great rendition. I mean, honestly, the last one before that I played was Resident Evil 4. and I loved Resident Evil 4. What I was going to say, though, is isn't there talks of them redoing the first Resident Evil for the newer PS4?
Oh, really?
I haven't heard that. That would be great if they did.
Yeah, from what I
I'd be
understand,
down for that.
to do the up in the graphics and so forth, which I think is going to be fucking awesome. Honestly, let's be real.
Yeah.
And, I was going to actually say is with everything that's happening, I mean, as far as games wise, do you know of any of the newer horror games that are coming out? Like I know there's one called the Inpatient.
What the hell's that?
Well,
I don't know anything about the game, so
it's a horror. It's another horror game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is why
the Impatient.
The Inpatient.
Like you're impatiently waiting.
No, like a patient, like a person in
Where you check in, but you don't
check in. Yes,
out.
yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I have him as my host. He is sharp as a tack.
Sorry, what did you say?
As you can see, perfect.
It's called comedic timing, bitch.
I know. That's why it was perfect. You had that whole pause. Everybody thought it was dead silence. And boom, you come in with, huh? What'd you say?
Where am I?
Actually, though, we were lucky enough to get to your top 5, Mike. And if you don't mind, we'd love to talk about it, see what some of our viewers are thinking about it. And, of course, give us their great... Give us some of their great feedback. Hey, Bomber.
Sorry.
Bomber, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready for...
Somebody was fingering
Are we
their
ready
own
with that top
asshole
5?
right now. Somebody was bombing their own asshole right
He
now.
seriously does bomb his own asshole. And yes, Michael, you guys are right. We are excited about Elvira returning to Monster Palooza. Yeah. That's going to be really fucking dope.
There's also,
ooh,
he said
ooh.
Jonathan, I think it was actually Brandon. He said, do you feel like the Resident Evil movies should have followed the game story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone does. But honestly, though, the Resident Evil movies tended to be better than the games after, like you said. Like, 3
really?
kind of sucked. 4 was good. Then 5 was in. Then everything was just like the Raccoon City and all that.
Yeah.
It's kind of BS. So the movies actually did a lot better making sense in the whole genre than anything else, in my opinion.
I didn't care for the first movie, and I think it was because I was hoping that it was going to be more like the game.
Right.
And then it wasn't at all. And I mean, I guess for being kind of, zombie action movies, they're okay. I've seen all of them, unfortunately, because the co-host of my other show, not the game show, but I do another show, he loves them.
Right.
And he knows they're garbage, but he loves them, so we have to watch every one of them. But I really do wish they would have been more along the lines of the original game.
So bad it's good.
Yeah.
Are we good, Bomber, or no? All right.
Oh, shit. Look at that now.
Top 5, yes. Are we going to go, how do you want to do this? 5 going up or 1 going down?
It's usually 5 going up, right?
That's what I like to hear. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, we have Bomber here. He tells me to go left and not right.
Says to go fuck yourself, too.
Yes, he does. All right, for number 5. Number 5, you picked a classic. You picked Aliens.
I did.
You did, and
it may actually deserve to be higher on the list, but I didn't think of it until I was already at number 5.
You know what? Actually, though, the fact that it reached your top 5, I mean, let's be real. There's so many movies out there, and there's so many good movies out there that to even just be in the top 5 gives it a credit onto its own. Yeah. Now, Aliens I do love, and Aliens, of course. I'm a little sad that they're talking about actually doing a remake on that as well. I think you should leave certain films like perfection and just leave it alone. I mean, how do you feel about that if they actually did a remake?
Just don't do it.
Yeah, they're already fucking it up with like Prometheus and all that other shit, right?
Yeah, and you know the thing about it though is that it's all the same creator, of course, but the fact of it is like, how do you mess with your own perfection? It really is perfect. It's like
George Lucas.
In George Lucas' case, he did sell it to Disney. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but look at the prequels, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what the thing about it though is Disney does do really good films. And speaking of Disney, did you know that they actually approved the first 12 minutes of Glass? They say it's actually really good.
Glass?
which is the sequel to Split.
Why doesn't he have anything to do with it?
They are co-producing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Union, because basically they finished filming Glass, which comes out January 18th of next year. And I can never say his name. Shyamalama.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Walla Walla Bing Bang.
They basically saw the first 12 minutes of it, and they're giving rave reviews about it, which I thought was pretty dope.
Yeah. What about all the other 2.5 hours or 1.5 hours?
Yeah, we won't talk about that. As long as it's 12 minutes is good.
You know what? No, I'm excited for it.
I am too.
I liked Unbreakable. I liked Split, and I'm excited for this one.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I hope so.
Yeah. And speaking of a comic book feel to the movie, your number 4, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Yes.
Comic book feel. What?
I've always thought it was a comic book feel because of how everybody got their powers from the Dream Warriors.
I guess you could see.
Yeah. I mean, I hope everybody can agree on that one.
Yeah. Okay. I get your vision.
Well, thanks. I appreciate you. Now, why did you pick this as a number 4?
Well, 3 for me is the best of in my opinion, the best of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
It's fan favorite, man.
Yeah, it seriously is.
I mean, the first one obviously is, the original. That's where it got its start. 2 is a train wreck, and then 3 is kind of where they kind of brought it back around, added a little bit of more nuance to it, bringing in the whole Dream Warriors. The idea that they could actually sort of hold their own against Freddy, in a sense.
2 wasn't too bad.
I have to agree with you. 2 wasn't too bad, and that's because we know Mark, so we're going to say 2 wasn't too bad. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. 2 had its moments. I mean, honestly, I can understand the whole rebirth, trying to do the rebirth.
Well, the whole thing is very gay undertones a lot a lot of that movie.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, we know Mark, so we'll just shut up about that.
I don't have any issue with that. I just, to me, 2 just didn't, like you said, it's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
But for me, it just didn't.
All right,
land.
which one's worse, 2 or Freddy's Dead?
I actually like Freddy's Dead as a guilty pleasure.
Up.
No, it is
the 3D version of it
for the humor. It's so silly. It's such a ridiculous idea. Like the fact that you took this, the idea that there was never an explanation of why Freddy got brought back, and then you're going to be like, "There's a dream demon." Wait, what? No.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it's always with sequels. Apparently, or actually, what happens is they're always trying to give it a deeper feel and a deeper depth, and just
they felt wrong.
Let's just be real. Let's just keep what it was. It's a hack slash movie. It goes after kids that did them wrong of the parents, and fuck it. We didn't have to need any more explanation. If you want to meet up with other cycles such as Jason, let's do it. But I don't think they really had to try to devolve into the story too much.
Did you guys like the remake?
No.
Nah.
The biggest turnoff for me on the remake is the fact that they made him a pedophile.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a child murderer, which, I mean, is already bad, but let's make him a pedophile? Like, why?
That's not a reason for them to start killing people.
Yeah, no, there's no... I mean, there's a reason for him to kill himself because of that. I mean, because just, like, even joking about it or talking about it being a pedophile, it's like, way out of the line. And then you get an icon who he's going after these kids because, again, their parents did him wrong. It's kind of like revenge, eye for an eye type thing. Yeah, he never went after them because I thought no. Well, it's
the remake, there's no reason for him to have the glove.
Yeah, there really isn't.
If he just like touching little kids, why does he have the glove?
Yeah, no.
Well, and I remember when the trailer for the remake came out, they made it almost look like he had been unjustly murdered, which would have given him reason for wanting revenge. But then it turned out that wasn't the case at all, and so it just took any steam that the remake might have had, they just took it out.
Yeah, they really did. Yeah. Brandon Woodruff says Wes Craven's New Nightmare was his personal favorite, but Dream Warriors was dope. And actually, I do like New Nightmare, even though I didn't like the new design on Freddy, but I do appreciate the concept of trying to bring Freddy as a real-life character because of his fandom and actually giving it power. So I do love that tie-in from the first movie. And then, of course, Ruben Morales says the first time he saw Carlos was when they had a Elm Street 3 reunion, and he was Freddy.
Yep. That's also Calvin was there, too.
Yeah, Calvin was there. Kevin was also been on the show. He does a great Regan, and he does an awesome Freddy. And speaking of that, let's go down to your number 3. Your number 3 is House 2.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Now, I have to ask, now, why not House 1? Like,
House Party.
House Party.
Well, so real talk, I've actually never seen the original House.
Really?
I saw House 2 as a kid, and for whatever reason, the silliness of it, like the whole kind of adventure aspect of it, and the campy comedy,
Right.
just, I fell in love with it. And I don't know why I never went back to see the original, but I'm pretty sure the original was not like that at all.
No, the original wasn't. Actually, the original was, it was completely different. It was just as campy, don't get me wrong. But I love the first one. I think the second one, what really brings it together is the old sheriff. And that, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great movie. It's a great campy movie. So I can definitely see why you love the horror and the comedy of it.
Ruben, House 2 Electric Boogaloo.
House 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, you got put out on blast by Easy.
Yeah, I saw.
Sipping on some Abuelita's chocolate behind the ash stuffy. LOL. Were you sipping on Abuelita's chocolate?
Maybe. with a little bit of some tequila in it.
You didn't share your jerk. Whatever. Okay, now let's go to your number 2. And your number 2, of course, being another actually really good comedy, Shaun of the Dead.
One of my favorites right there.
Yeah, and actually, I think this has appeared on most of everybody's that's been on our show as the part of their top 5.
It's a brilliant fucking movie.
It is. Yeah. It really is. And why is it one of the movies your favorite? Like, what is your favorite scene?
I don't know if I have a favorite scene from it, but it's just, for me, it blends the genres of comedy and horror, or zombie horror, so well. I feel like there's genuine kind of scary moments in it, and it's just hilarious all the way through. So.
Yeah, no, it's a great movie. You know they're coming out with a sequel.
Really?
Yeah, they're coming out with the sequel.
Like a direct sequel to Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, direct sequel.
Wow. Okay.
It's called, what is it, Day of the Shaun or something? What was it called?
Shaun... Wait, what the hell is it called? Night of the Living Shaun, I think.
Yeah, Night of the Living Shaun. There it is. And basically, it's going to be the sequel. They've been talking about it, but I haven't really heard anything on it.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it after that.
Which sucks. I mean,
I'd see it. I would.
No, don't get me wrong. It's great, and I would love to see what happened with Ned. I mean, because the last time you see him,
You mean Ed?
Ed, huh? Ed. Yeah, I did say Ned. And you can see him at the end, and he's kind of like the Fido type, referencing another horror movie, by the way. Fido type character at the end, very complacent, playing video games and still dead.
Yeah, I fucking love Ed.
Yeah.
He's one of the best parts of that movie.
He seriously is. And now let's round it up to your number 1, and your number 1 being...
Deuces.
Army of Darkness.
Very good.
Very, very
good.
Slashy.
That's right.
Well, Ashy Slashy wasn't in that one. No, just kidding.
What?
I said he wasn't in that one.
Well,
no.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
I know, I'm fucking with you. No, Army of Darkness is a great movie. In fact, actually, I have to say that, again, like Shaun of the Dead, almost everybody that's been on the show has said something from, like, The Evil Dead to Army of Darkness to, of course, the Ash vs. Evil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is funny because then when the opening credits of Army of Darkness, they actually have it listed as, Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness, which is weird because it's not even...
Yeah.
Even Ash, they're just saying it's Bruce.
Saying Bruce, yeah. And that's actually one of the things too. I think this movie actually takes the campiness of the whole series and just brings it to another level. Because of course the first one actually was tending more to be a little bit more scary, like you were saying before, kind of a mix of scary and funny. And then the second one was kind of just comedy. This one really just takes it on and just says, "Hey, fuck it, we're comedy, let's do it." And I love this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's super quotable, super funny. I don't think there's anything scary about this one at all.
Right. You know what I love mostly about this movie is that Carlos is literally just staring at the guy's abs on the screen for like the last 5 minutes.
I'm just confused about that shit because he looks like fucking more like He-Man and shit. Like, I have the power.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you he was staring at the abs.
I'm confused.
I don't think I've ever seen that poster.
I haven't either.
Ivan just jumped on it perfectly. I was just like, wow, that's my partner.
Yeah, well, whatever. Who doesn't want to check out those glistening abs?
Glistening abs, really? This poster actually, I believe, came out in a limited edition DVD, Blu-ray. and it's actually making fun of the Conan posters and so forth.
So I was in that realm.
They've done a great job.
Yeah, no, they did a great job, as you can see. But it's just making fun of the Conan posters and so forth.
Yeah, I was in that realm.
I knew you were in that realm, but you were seriously staring at those abs like there's
Still
no
am.
more. I know you are. I could see you literally just beelining.
It's just as creepy. What the fuck?
What,
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't get it.
What saddens me about the movie, though, is I have a special edition version that has.
thank you, Bomber, for that.
It has some of the original dialogue, because to me this movie's super quotable.
Yes.
That's what I love about it. But some of the original takes, a lot of the best lines are re-records.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
That I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like as far as you know, any of that are the re-records?
I don't remember the original lines because they just weren't as good.
Oh.
But
They weren't
like,
as good.
Like the good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Not the original line. That's actually an edit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, no, that was awesome, Michael. I appreciate you coming
Good
out
little
here.
tidbit there.
Yeah, and telling us that I didn't know. That's awesome. I definitely want to look that up and actually.
Done schooled me, yo.
Yeah, and find out more about that. But a lot of people are loving your top 5. Mike, and Easy, of course, are laughing out loud. Brandon, upcoming horror movies.
Let's
looking
talk
forward
about that
to.
one we just saw the trailer of today. What the hell is it called?
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Have you?
I'm a little intrigued.
Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't seen that trailer.
That actually is a sleeper. I talked about it in the last show. Basically, it's something that did really well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you.
Hey, you never listen to me. It's fine. Hereditary, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to, I'll actually post it on our Flatline TV page. It's a sleeper hit. Basically, it was a Sundance. It's getting rave reviews. Everybody is saying it's the scariest movie they've seen so far, and it's going to be for 2018.
Said the same shit about It Follows.
And because, yes, the Walking STD movie, we've talked about that. But because of it, it's actually getting released in the theaters.
Well, let's see it.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, just give me a...
Winchester comes up too this weekend.
Yes, it does.
I am looking forward to that one. I have been to the Winchester Mystery House. And I actually still want to do the flashlight tours that they do on Friday 13th.
Yeah, or the seance. They do a seance too.
That'd be cool too.
Every once in a while. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen,
let's fuck with the dead, yo.
We pretty much have no scruples and we fuck with the dead. Yeah, thank you. Speaking of that, also again, ladies and gentlemen, if you did share this, look forward to seeing an email at the end of the show. I will be forwarding you guys 2 tickets to go see special screening the day before the movie.
Show them the little paper again. Why not?
I didn't even show them the first time.
Oh, I thought
you
showed the poster.
Here's the paper.
Yeah,
you can't see it because of our...
That's ghost paper.
Right?
Even better. It's Winchester, baby.
And you'll be getting the poster of the movie, which is, again, a movie poster, which is double-sided.
Signed by our blood.
Signed by my blood. What the fuck?
Why not?
I sell that shit.
You make money off of that shit.
I make money off my blood.
Nobody wants your blood.
That's true. Nobody wants my blood.
It's tainted blood, dude.
Nobody wants my blood. Which means why my sex life is so great.
It just got there. It just went to that.
Yeah, thanks. I just got super depressed. And
join the club.
Speaking of depressed, I believe it's time for you to announce something, sir.
Are we going there already?
I
am excited for this. So it is now. Our topic is Kill of the Week.
I know. For somebody that's so excited about it, why did you get so damn monotone? Yeah, our topic is, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Well, I don't know.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, he is full of suspense, and I do apologize because for some reason Carlos is being a poopy pants.
I know. I'm all fucking depressed now.
You see, all poopy pants. Jesus.
I thought you were going creepy. That's
right.
All.
No, it didn't sound.
You were just going for creepy.
He wasn't going for creepy pasta. He was going for just like.
I'm a torture soul. I told you I'm dead inside right now, dude. This is my excitedness.
You're over there drinking abuelita hot chocolate and you're depressed. I don't understand what the fuck's going on anymore.
I need more tequila.
You need more tequila. Oh, yeah. That's gonna happen.
Anyways, this is the kill of the week. My bad. My horror pick of the week. Yeah, no, it's the kill of the week, and I kind of wanted to go something that's we've done some things here and there, like you want to shut the fuck up? Anyway, that stuff here and there. But like I was thinking, it's like, I haven't done a vampire thing yet. But what's the best fucking vampire movie out there, man? Everybody knows it's The Lost Boys.
Near Dark. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Fuck off. Anyway, so I was thinking The Lost Boys, man, because that movie at the time captured its essence of what was going on at that time, adolescence. Basically even like some of the kids, how they were their like cave was like inside like this a fall to that shit. It just mixed so fucking well. So my favorite part is this part where they're at the beach and then the bonfire part. So check it out.
Why can't you just tell them the truth and that you're secretly in love with Keep Yourself In?
Michael, over here. Come on, Michael. You don't want to miss this. Initiation's over, Michael. It's time to join the club. So, now you know what we are, now you know what you are. You'll never grow old, Michael. And you'll never die. But you must feed.
All right, man. How cool was that shit? My favorite part is when he just fucking takes a big old chunk of that skull and the fucking blood just splatters everywhere.
I actually have to say my favorite part of that is when they're eating noodles and he thinks it's maggots. He goes, well, it's just noodles, Michael.
Well, that's not the part we were showing.
I know. I was just saying my favorite part. Fuck.
You say you're my favorite part of the Lost Boys movie. You didn't say
Oh my god, I can't even. You know what? You're really, dude. Are you okay?
Leave me alone.
Yo, is this all you back here? All this blood?
Oh, you motherfucker! I'm not gonna talk to you the rest of this show. Whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for for nothing.
I don't know. I just thought that part was fucking cool with the whole blood splattering and shit.
Yeah, no, it's actually a really dope part. Do you have a favorite part in it, Mike?
Of Lost Boys?
Yes, sir.
I think probably when was it Bill or Ted? I think it's Bill gets killed. It's so gross.
Marco.
When he gets stabbed like a steak, it's like it's so
like
nasty.
This flood
looking.
of like necroplasm.
Fluids. Yeah,
it's like it's very glittery too.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Oh, that's probably where they got the
Twilight.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably where they got the Twilight shit from.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You know what's funny is Edgar is actually saying that Santa Cruz City Council showed this on the beach during the summer. Pretty awesome. I didn't know that. That actually seems pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I did hear something about that.
That actually is pretty dope. I appreciate you letting us know that.
It's such a dark movie, though. I would feel like seeing it on at a drive-in or something would be difficult.
You know which one freaks me out?
What?
Is when they show Jaws in the lake where you sit on the inner tubes.
That would have fucked with me.
That one fucks with me at night, and you're looking at it through an inner tube.
Yeah.
That one would fuck with me. I'd be like,
there would have been a turd floating in that water for sure.
There'd be a Snickers bar floating.
Yeah.
Baby Ruth.
I left a big old one in there.
Right.
And it might even be a little loose.
I wanted to give a shout out to EZV here, though. That Interview with the Vampire is actually my favorite vampire movie.
Yeah,
as well.
I do love Interview with the Vampire. It's a great film.
Interview with the Vampire, I love it. In fact, actually, I was just thinking about last year in SDCC. They had the two girls that were that did Lestat and
that was at LB.
Oh, was it
Long Beach?
Was it Long Beach?
Yeah.
I thought that cosplay was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was really good.
Actually, what we do in the shadows, though, is I think it may have replaced.
That's hilarious.
Interview with the Vampire.
Are you looking forward to the TV series?
They're making a TV series.
Yeah, they're making a TV series.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's actually another really good movie. That one's just comedy though.
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah, straight comedy, but great.
For real. Actually, and we real quick, I wanted to do the announcements. I figured do might as well do it right now. For the people that shared the page, again, we thank you, and we thank you for sharing the live feed. And the winner is actually going to be Juan Ledesma. Juan Ledesma, you were actually picked by a subtle.
Whatever.
Actually, it was picked by a subtle random number of their choosing. So anybody that's angry, it's Mike and Carlos's fault, not mine. Just letting everyone know.
Whatever. You rigged that shit.
I did not. How did I rig that shit? I asked you a number. You gave me a number, and it picked you, and I was like, "You can't pick, sir."
Whatever.
That actually was funny though, and it was like, "Oh, why my number's not good?" I'm like, "It's you, fucker."
Hey, Brandon, which Fright Night are you talking about? The original or the remake?
It has to be the original.
I'm sure it has to be, but you never know.
I don't know. The original is way better though. I saw Fright Night the remake in the theaters in 3D, and yeah, it was cool seeing Peter. Was it Peter Guest's name, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Peter Guest. No, Peter Guest. I can't think of the name.
As who?
The guy who played Prince Humperdinck.
Oh, why am I blanking on this right now? Sarandon, Chris Sarandon.
Chris Sarandon, thank you. Yes, thank you. Chris Sarandon. It was cool seeing him in the little part of that film. So I was like, oh shit, he came out.
I actually enjoyed the remake. I'm not saying it's as good as the original, but for a remake, I actually thought they did a pretty good job.
Fucking Fogel, man. Fogel was McLovin.
And just real quick, for our Facebook contest, congratulations to Joey Medina and Mary Grace Carrico. You guys both won tickets as well. So I'll be sending you guys out to messengers. What I fulfill my promises and tell people if I'm gonna send them some shit, I'm gonna send them some shit.
Whatever. Filling promises in my ass.
Fulfilling promises in your ass? No, I never did.
No, I did not say that. I think you're hearing things.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Carlos today. He's so.
I'm fucking bitter as fuck right now.
For real though. I don't know why. We have had some great horror news. We got a great guest. We got Bomber over here smiling. He's just a poopy pants today, ladies and gentlemen. How can we get Carlos out of that mood? Is it because I'm here,
Get
Carlos?
me laid.
I didn't sign up for that. Sorry.
Welcome as our special guest. That was hilarious. I can't believe you just said that. That was so disgusting.
Because you were thinking it.
About getting you laid? I'm good. What do you call it?
Ruben said, "Get a lap dance." From you, Ruben?
Get a lap dance from Bomber. Bomber's always down to give lap dances.
He gave me the little fucking eye wink. I'm scared now.
Bomber is giving out eye winks, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm scared now.
Do it. Do
Well,
it.
that's just what we call pillow talk, baby.
There you go. All pillow talk, ladies and gentlemen. All pillow talk. But again, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, Mike, is there anything you want to say or promote about your show? Because I know you have a couple of them going on.
Sure. Yeah. I have my Jack of All Nerds show, which is live on Sunday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. on chaoticradio.com. That's chaotic with a K. And then also the Nerdbot Gamecast show, which happens
right before us.
Here,
right before us.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, also, guys, if you haven't checked out the Gamecast, definitely check it out. It's a great show. It's actually super entertaining. Today they had a huge Street Fighter V contest, and I have to admit I was a little upset that I was trying to get in, but I suck, and for me to get on there and I actually suck in front of thousands of people would be heartbreaking.
Button smash. That's all you do, right?
Yeah, I literally just do that. I have no idea what I'm doing. In fact, so half of the time I actually forget what character I am. It's pretty sad.
Button mash. You'd be surprised how often that wins.
Right? I actually do just crush the buttons. Just like Ruben Morales says, he'll crush your pelvis, Latino Joker. That's actually kind of scary, Ruben. And you shouldn't be talking like that. You just got in trouble from the last show.
It's okay because I'm a male, so when it's a female is involved, that's when he gets in trouble.
And again, we did apologize early in the show, Ruben. We apologize for Berlin.
Yeah, we like we said, cosplay is not consent.
It is never consent. But you know, when you dress up as a sexy Jason, what do you expect, right? Actually, and real quick, Julio did bring up a good point. Vampire film, Daybreakers, had potential. It did have a lot of potential, but the ending was disappointing. I think, honestly, like at the third of that movie started getting really disappointing, where it just kind of seemed like it was more Blade Runner than anything.
Johnny's favorite one is Embrace of the Vampire.
Oh, I love Embrace of the Vampire.
Or Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn is the shit. Yo, Maximilian, the vampire?
I love
that fool was the shit.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
That's one. It's a shame that it didn't do well because I actually really enjoyed that one.
Hey, and that was done by Wes Craven, so I'm happy with it. That's a legit movie for me. But Embrace of the Vampire, because as my girl Alyssa Milano, naked like 45% of the movie. So down.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
I'm getting in a better mood now
because we're talking about boobs.
Do you guys have like a guilty pleasure vampire movie? Like Twilight or something?
No, definitely not Twilight for sure.
Well, as everyone knows, I've been to most of the Twilight premieres, so I won't talk about it.
I'm sorry. I guess my throat's been fucked up.
Yeah, no, I tend to go out there and listen to women I'm dating for some reason.
Like, I was thinking more like John Carpenter's Vampire.
Oh, I love that film. I like that one a lot.
Actually, my guilty pleasure would have to be Vampire in Brooklyn, because whenever it's on or if I put it on, I stuck to it. I just because I'm laughing half the time.
How about True Blood? Be considered one?
For the first 4 seasons was really good.
The first couple seasons were really, really good. Then he started doing that stupid Lilith thing.
And the fairies and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of dumb. And what's your guilty pleasure, bro?
Was
Twilight?
Was vampires.
It was vampires?
Vampires, yeah.
I don't think that's a bad movie, though.
The one with John Bon Jovi? Or with
oh, shit.
What?
Vampires 2.
That's the role that actually required him to suck?
There's a Vampires 2?
Yeah, with John Bon Jovi in it. It's called Vampires 2, I think El Muerto or something like that.
Wow.
How about Dracula 2000? I like that one.
That one's actually a really good one. I love that one.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Gerard Butler?
Gerard Butler, yes.
You know what I like about that one is the creation story.
Exactly. I was like, that's such a good twist.
Yeah, it's super unique, I think.
There you go. Vampires Los Muertos was John Bon Jovi.
I'm going to have to see that now because I have not.
I don't think
it looks terrible.
It's pretty bad, guys. I don't recommend that at all. I really don't.
Is there any really bad vampire movies out there?
You mean ones that suck?
Yes. Because you took my line, bitch, whatever.
Wow. Sorry, I didn't know we were competing for lines.
Dust of Dawn's a great movie.
Dust of Dawn. Oh, actually, yeah, that one's a guilty pleasure.
Pussy, come on in, pussy lovers!
Dust of Dawn is actually my favorite horror movie as far as vampires go.
That's a great one.
Only because the twist, like I didn't expect a damn vampire movie.
That's true.
It was like, oh, it's just a high-end bank robbery movie, and then boom, like where the fuck did vampires come from?
Yeah, I thought it was how all the vampires looked all different too. Some of them look like dogs. It's just all, and then what's called Selma Hayek's look like a type of a snake.
Say it again.
Selma Hayek.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I am feeling better now.
Shake it for daddy.
that movie actually. After watching that, I came out talking 2 octaves lower. That made my balls drop seeing her dance like that. Oh boy.
Well, yeah, no, that's
made my teeth sweat.
My teeth sweat. Who the fuck has their? Have you ever had your teeth sweat?
Yeah, she made my teeth sweat.
That is weird.
Jonathan and Easy, are those like guilty pleasures, or are you just saying those are good movies? That's
Monster Squad is dope.
Yeah, because Monster Squad is great.
El Santo versus El Vampiro, Julio Campos. Stay Alive. That's actually good.
Let the right one in.
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good one.
With a great movie. There you go, Mike. Yeah. Nice.
Good one.
Easy, of course, the same Monster Squad. Yeah, that's actually a really good one. I love Monster Squad.
Well, I guess we're actually rounding out to the end of our show.
No, I never said what are you doing? The fuck?
Already our hour's up.
What? Guys, you want us to stay on longer? We'll stay on longer. Yeah, that's like Carl's cues everything. Look at that salty ass look, ladies and gentlemen.
Go fuck yourself, Johnny.
After the show. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I am John Yetz, and we thank you for being, of course, always thank you for being on tuning in with us, and of course chiming in and sharing. We do appreciate you guys. We do need to let you know that please keep sharing and please keep showing us love. Facebook has a new algorithm. I can't even talk. Yeah, whatever. That's kind of messing up a lot of our live shows, and it's something that we are not really suffering from because, of course, we have some loyal fans out there. But a lot of the other shows are. Some of them are actually really great shows, but because of the algorithm, I can't even talk, it's actually keeping a lot of our show away from newer viewers. So again, please share, please like, please tell your friends, please tell us if you guys have any questions, anything that you want us to discuss on air, let us know. Hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Messenger. Again, Flatline TV on Facebook, like the page.
Yeah.
And I won't be here next week. Again, you guys are going to have Jeff.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And I'd like to thank Michael. Michael, thank you so much for being on the show with us today.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Where can they reach you at, Mike? I mean, I know you said basically what you're doing, but what's your Instagram? What's your face?
You guys can follow me on all the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, at Jack of All Nerds. It's just that easy.
Yeah.
I love that name, Jack of All Nerds. Nice.
And my name is Carlos Solardi. You can find me on Instagram under Latino_Joker.
And we're going to change his name to Super Depressed and Droopy.
Just today. Shut up, Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is Latino Joker.
Give me some chocolate.
Latino_. No, ladies and gentlemen, again, we do appreciate you guys out here. We do appreciate you following us. And again, what is our slogan?
We are keeping the fingers on the pulse and whatever. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, thank you for joining us here on Flatline TV, where we are the... What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Flatline TV. We are the horror portion of Nerdbot, and we are keeping your fingers on the pulse of horror news.
Thank you.
Why was that so hard for me to say?
I don't know. I'm just out of it. Thank you.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we can be your guilty pleasure.